Nobody, welcome back. Alright, let's go ahead and get in here. Siege and Altdorf. See if any other content creators go for that. Or that bold early on. Remember, the goal here is just to have lots of rich sack areas. And just because Empire, I think we can probably pick on Empire early on in the campaign. Now, I have not sieged Altdorf, so I don't know if it has a custom map or like what's going to be going on with it. Let's see if we got any questions here. Can catch up on here. There we go. Okay, Nathaniel says, thanks for the videos. You've taken me from losing every fight with Slaanesh to winning stuff. The auto-resolve says I should lose. Really appreciate it. Okay, thanks, Nathan. That's great. Okay. No, this is not a unique map. I mean, I've played on this one before, but... What I think we want to do maybe is start here and run over here. I'm not sure if that's even going to be worth it though, or if we're just better off just running in. There's a chance these towers won't be occupied. Or we could start over like here and run around, but we're so slow, we're just going to be taking shots from these towers, like, the whole time. So I'm thinking maybe we just come in here and just run it straight up. And we do not have that many siege attackers, so this might take a second to crack this down. Really, that's another benefit of getting the chaos spawn over things like toads, is they are siege attackers, so they can help you knock out those doors if you need. Well, so it's going to depend on how strong these towers are. If these towers are very strong, we might have a hard time here. I think that it'll still be okay though. It's probably cannons at tier 3, surely. Oh yeah. And they do have mortars also, which are not awesome for us. Spreading our father's word. There's some pretty strong cannons. We've got our regeneration magic. I'm gonna go ahead and use a little bit of that here in a moment. There's the mortars. Well, these mortars are pretty inaccurate too, though, so there's a chance they could be mortaring their own people too when we try to go in here. It's almost like it never happened. careful with the spawn. Now, I do need to go ahead and use this. I need to back him up a little bit.
Decimate them. The love of Nurgle. Yes.
Okay, it's still filling up. That's kind of cool that you can overfill it. That you're not, like, totally screwed. He is really caught in the middle of this stuff. We gotta try to get out of here. I'm surprised he's not taking more damage so far.
It is done.
Trying to push in just to get the most, like, just to get some people in the door here.
Unspeakable foxes. They die.
The plague will ferment.
Now, where are these? Are these... Okay, these are getting hit by the halberds. We need to probably try to back those up. The spawn also way more than things like Toad, so they can maneuver a little bit easier out of fights. Oh, actually, let's go kill those. I could use some kind of, you know, AoE damage in here, but, like, we're fine. We've still got a lot of resources here. We're fine with the long con. Okay, we're taking a little bit of heat here with this coup guy.
Nurgles, come on. Nurgles, come on.
Wait, where? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why? Why did they not come up here? Like, I literally clicked this and told them, and they are free. Like, they're behind everybody. And somehow, they just ran back in there, and they've just been getting shot in the back the whole time. That is extremely annoying. The controls in this game are a little frustrating at times. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just use one of these. See if we can get a little chain route going on here. How are they getting massacred so hard? Alright, run down, run down, run down, run down. See if we can get a charge in here. Come on, baby, come on, baby. Let's go. Charge him in the back, charge him in the back. Let's push forward, boys. Why can't I target those? Oh, are they already at the limit? Okay, so it kind of looks like we're running up against the limit here.
Infection is inevitable.
Kited. God, dude, the behavior on these like units is insane.
Slaughter them anew.
Did a chain break? Yeah, I think we got them all. Where were those mortars even? They're like way up here or something.
Excellent. The point is ours.
Walking up and beating down the door with cannon towers. Chaos spawn. Look at, I mean, they did some pretty good damage. Okay, so with this many Nurglings, I probably should have been doing Stream of Corruption more. Just because, I mean, it's possible I could have even done the big one. I don't know if I've even learned that yet. I forgot what it's called, but the huge AoE damage one. Just because the Nurglings were reaching the regeneration cap, because they're getting the double regeneration off of Kugath. So maybe in that situation, with that much free regeneration, I should be devoting more of my resources towards other spells. Now, this is why there's an argument with, or I can see a case for the main guy, or like your wizard, getting the AoE damage option. We haven't unlocked that yet in our technology, but that's another thing, is you can use it as a technology if you want to. But just doing that AoE damage is also good, although we also didn't need it. Right? So I don't know. They're both good options. You really can't lose. That is delicious.
Break this place.
Yes! Thank you. Brunto's Bowel Purge. I think there's one of those also for plague bearers if you have 8 or more plague bearers in an army, I believe. I don't care that much about. I mean, if it doesn't affect magical attacks, which I've heard it does not, then I don't really care. Helmet Discord though, I really do like that. I don't know about hand weapons.
I must test my contagion.
So might as well put that on him. And then the other lord, it's kind of hard to tell. They sort of look the same, but I think this is the other lord, right? Yeah, Herald of Nurgle. We're about to fight a serious fight with him, probably, so... Okay. I'm really surprised. He, like, ran into halberds, and he was kind of separate from everybody else. I was really worried that they were just going to delete him. But it turns out he did alright.
Nurgle's chosen.
We got Locus of Fecundity, yeah. So we'll do this now. And I know that helps out a lot with armor. The damage is basically the same. It just kind of makes you slower, and then you get a ton of armor. I could put... Yeah, let's give him... that, I guess.
Let's prepared. A new testing ground.
Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure how that mercenary system works. I guess it's if they have a, oh yeah. Lowering that leadership is big.
It will supplement my
Maybe if you have a tent or whatever on your property.
the rotten approximator.
Okay, so I guess I only get it at a higher tier or whatever. 5 infections per turn. It's pretty good, but I do want... I do want to go ahead and repair it, though. Oh, it doesn't give you growth. It gives you corruption, though. Hellport. It's only like 100 gold. Can I make it 9 turns without getting sacked again? Probably. Hopefully. Okay. Go ahead and repair. Okay, so there's some character here that's clowning us. God, we're doing plus 24 so far corruption per turn. That is sweet. Okay, so we got this. We'll have to contemplate our next move. How much? Okay, so they have Ubersreich and Grissenwald, and they're making a play on Nuln. Okay. So maybe we go up here then, if we want to try to play nice with the ogres early. Okay. And then...
None may direct my recipes.
That's just some clown thing there. The fort is almost healed up. Now, I don't know what kind of defense they have there, but we can probably defend that. If we can't, whatever. It's just tier 1. Tzeentch is likely going to come down here. Now, I don't know if these guys are going to let Tzeentch get... Oh, never mind. They're coming up here first.
I only serve the Shaker.
Okay, so I'm not sure if they're going to let them do that, though. Or if we're going to cut them off. We don't have... egg. No, we're not anywhere close on the egg yet. For the replenishment. That's going to be very handy for defense, is to have that crumpling egg. We're kind of light on infections right now. Okay, so... we could get another spawn if we want, or some Nurglings. Nurglings are probably pretty solid. Now, we are going to put these heroes in there too, most likely. So that guy may hit me up next turn. So we already have that guy. We're getting our wizard, so we have room to recruit 2 more people or 2 more things. We kind of want them to be healthy, so we'll just grab those. Yes, you can micromanage your, like, I could put the Brunto Bowel Purge over here and then hire it to save the 20% per. You can move items in 1 turn, but I consider that a kind of cheese. I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm not going to move my elite best items off of one person over to the other consistently. Now, there might be a time where I need to move the items, and I'm going to move them. But other than that, I don't think I'm going to do any more than that. I don't know if I really care about the control. I guess I do. I do want to upgrade Gluttport. Or, the growth, rather. I was thinking about getting rid of this growth building and putting in another basic military building, probably with the, that lets me hire plague bearers. Okay, so we'll wait on that. Like I said, we're a little light on infection, so we'll chill on the plagues for now. Have we hired our extra people? I think we did, right? Yes. Okay, that's good. Okay, and again, like, these are just tier 1. We can probably defend them, but you know what? If we can't, whatever. Like, it's just tier 1. It's not a huge deal. We're just buying some time for Kugath to start slamming people. Okay. Down south. Oh, I do need to close this. I totally forgot about that. Well, hopefully an army doesn't pop up out of there. You can go in there and play, yeah. Go ahead. Daddy's, making a video right now. Whoa. What's he doing over there? What? Are they using my strategy? What? Is that AI on that next level? That's someone from Cathay. No. I mean, we can't trade with them. There's really no point other than they could... Okay, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4 properties in. So they don't have that much. I mean, we'll leave them alone for now, but... Please no army comes through there right now. What are they? Oh, they ran? I mean, I don't care. They can attack whichever town they want to attack. I think we're going to defend it. Okay, let me... Okay. Oh, it was because this guy was sieging it, they got to run through it, I think, is what happened. So they kind of collaborated on that. Yeah, we'll just fight it, I guess. Okay, let me get a few more messages here. Or comments. Okay, King Stormborn. And remember, I record these pretty well in advance, so you may not hear any comments that you leave for a little while, but I will try to get to as many as I can while we're in these loading screens. As a dwarf fan, this is going in the Book of Grudges, talking about my siege from the second episode, or siege defense. But I've already logged 90% of my Warhammer 3 hours to Nurgle, two factions that have infantry that outlast the enemy. Good job. Also, my number has helped the person perfect his infection rate early game, so I helped him manage his infections. Awesome, man. Thank you so much. Glad you're enjoying Nurgle. They're great. Yeah, I think they are really solid for people that do like a good defensive faction like dwarves. Now, I don't think... I mean, the misconception out there is that you can't be aggressive with Nurgle, that their economy is too bad, their units are too slow, they can't siege, you know, that type of stuff. As we've shown, that's not accurate. Like, the only thing that stops you from being hyper-aggression early is you're surrounded by people that could go hostile with you at any time, you know? Like, that might slow you down, just like it could any faction. But, you know, you can be very aggressive, like you saw with me. You don't get multiple armies early, right? Like you can with Khorne or Slaanesh or, you know, Greenskins, that type of thing. But, I mean, just for your average, most factions, you know, you can be aggressive early on because you can summon so many units so quickly that are so healthy with Nurgle, you know? Like those Nurglings, there's the fact that you can summon like an entire army instantly. Like in the mid-game, they just really start taking over. Dogs already run. They're just like chilling. And I'll try to respond like in text too, just to the comments that people leave. I try to respond to as many as I can. If the channel keeps growing, we'll see how much I can keep up, but I'm gonna do my best to respond to every comment. But I think reading them is fun too. Again, like I said last time, I just thought of this. Just something cool we can do. It's not quite the same as a stream, right? But still something to do during the load screens. His dogs are done. And it looks like your own towers don't hurt yourself. when I saw, yeah, our people are not really taking damage. It says they're under fire. No, it says in melee and taking fire, but it looks like you just don't take damage. I don't know if that's a bug or what, but... Oh, they're trying to... He's trying to run for me and kill me like he did last time on accident. Okay. Greshor says, that defense, good lord, feel free to clip that. If we do, I'd be willing to bet the price on those towers shoot up in the next patch. Yeah, I probably am gonna get Nurgle nerfed. How funny would that be if they nerf Nurgle? Like, how are all these other content creators gonna spin that, right? How are they gonna justify it? Be like, well, we thought Nurgle was the worst faction, but it turns out they're actually getting nerfed. Okay. Okay, so Greshcore has another comment, says, I appreciate you redoing this run. I definitely appreciate the changes to the audio. I think my first playthrough, Nurgle is going to be by far my favorite faction, although even though I might be horrible at such low armor defense faction like Slaanesh, the way that you're able to stack so much corruption you were causing attrition area without even capturing the city was amazing to me. Delightfully fiendish. The Slaanesh campaign is cool. Be sure to check it out. Slaanesh is probably the most challenging faction to micro. You really have to charge cycle. Extra melee when fighting against siege factions. I guess we can do that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, plague spreading around. That is curious they ran away from this. I wonder where they're going. I don't think that little 20 stack can take out Sunken Sewers. No way. Not with that garrison and walls and everything. Now, they might be able to siege them out. Huh. Really?
Oh, yeah.
These guys are, like, super respecting this army. Like, every time I try to come down here, maybe he's trying to go around this way. But they are definitely afraid of this army. Oh, well, I should have waited. That was a mistake. I should have moved first and then messed with that. Yeah, I can't really get aggressive. Like, they just keep circling me, but not coming in. Was there another dwarf faction coming out too? I can't remember. I mean, I'm almost getting to the point where I could hire a third army. Huh.
No higher power than I.
Okay, let's... chill here for a second and just, I guess, just kind of see what they do. If they come over here, we'll probably try to defend it. So we've got 3 spawn, 5 Nurgle, 8 Nurglings. Okay, I'll give it... give it one more turn, I guess, and then I'm going to come over here and knock these guys out. And then I think we can go ahead and possibly just recruit a third lord, because we have so much money right now. I think we can get a third one going. There's a... No, there's not a beach. There's a beach right there.
The plague weaver. Nurgle's chosen.
Yeah, these ogres are giving me some nice, bit of extra space. Where did I lose last fight? Did I lose a Nurgling, or did I just have 19? Oh yeah, I only had 19, period. Oops, a little too far.
I dream of victory.
Oh, neither one of these is my area. Okay, forgot about that hawk one.
Someone fetch me a scathe.
That's fine. Okay, yeah, let's just roll over here. So there's a chance that I could spread this plague to anyone standing around here, including him. Okay. Where'd that... Oh, he closed the rift? Huh. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hire up a second or a third lord here. It's a good little defensive lord. Extra leadership effect is nice early.
Brings corruption.
So go ahead and grab those a little bit early. We can wait on the Nurglings, I think. I'm a little worried to, like, put anything over here. But... maybe I could. A little bit. I mean, ultimately, I would like to get all these places to tier 3. And I guess I could just put a growth building there. I can just sell it later. Okay. Oh. Yeah, let's move this guy down. We can put him in our third army over here. Okay, rot. And then we're still looking a little rough on infections here. It's 43 times on that one. Really would like to get the replenishment one, but this cycle time on military buildings is pretty huge, but I need more infections first. Now, when you start winning open field battles, that's where you get more infections than on sieges, but... okay. Alright, so I guess if we're committed to that, we'll just go ahead and start running over here a little bit further. Yeah, because the public order is not going to matter, and we're already basically replenished up. Okay.
Perhaps you could spare me.
Okay. These are possibly kind of annoying. swords and things of that nature. Yeah, I mean, I think we probably beat him. We could run. Is this guy dashing? This guy's not dashing, so we could try to run, but if we need to retreat, if we're like losing the fight, we need to retreat, kind of like Corrin. We want to save that as an option just in case. So I guess we'll go ahead and fight it. So we could use all of our regeneration magic here, and then if for some reason we need to run, we could, you know, do something else. Now, if you lock this, I haven't talked about that a ton. If you lock this and just right-click, everyone will run forward in that direction and will just charge whatever's in front of them. So I think it's a really good tool that I don't see a lot of people do. Obviously, you want to, you know, click and micromanage it off of that if you need to. That's just a really good standard movement, just to like march forward, I think. Wow, they really are hanging out like right at the edge, huh? So I really do kind of wish I already had the thing that he does. I know that's like super specific. But the AoE of a skill that he can get, the pestilent whatever, the Mortis Engine effect, I kind of do wish I had that, but... Dude. We're not there yet, but man, that's gonna be delicious. Okay, we gotta get out of there. Oh, Lord's hitting us.
Moving.
Alright, let's learn some lessons from the Corrin fight. Let's bring this in a little bit closer here.
Perfect blade. Nurgle's command. Kugath reposition. Not power. Joyfully I move. Stomping. The love of Nurgle. Lord, child. Kugath, blade weaver. Calculating my destination. My experiment succeeds. Right decay. Over here. On the move.
Shit, he's trying to snipe me.
Spreading infection.
Shh, no, 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 no. God damn it, they might get him.
Spread. Force.
For the Earth Father.
Blade Weaver. Moving. They die. There. Infection is inevitable.
Oof. That was spicy.
Kugath, blade.
Yeah, we're taking a lot of missile fire there. It's just on the rough side. It's not movement speed. Boys, let's go. What are we doing? Does he have poison also? No, he doesn't. Where is it? Did we get him? Looks like we may have gotten the Lord. Yeah, I should have maybe moved Kugath off to the side, so I could use his attacks more. The thing is, I need to stay in melee to get that debuff, though. I should probably put that banner on somebody else. Maybe, this guy. So Kugath can back up and, like, use more of his ammo.
It is done.
Yeah, we'll probably have to fight these guys, or, I mean, they're going to get to retreat. So we want to kill as many as we can. Now, when we start a fight, we can use fresh healing on these other dudes. Yeah, I think I should have gone with the damage. With other lords or heroes or whatever, I think I'm going to go with the damage stuff, because I just reached the regeneration cap anyways. With everything else, and just being able to do that huge AoE damage, it would be massive in this type of situation, so... It's quite a bit of damage, as we saw. It was like 1,300 damage or something. me? The wizard kill. 568. Just spamming Stream of Corruption. It might be worth it, maybe, to go for the Pestilent Decay early, to go for the solo tree early with Kugath. That's what Legend did, I think. And I really liked saving the money, but the units are already really cheap with a lot of Nurglings. And just having that AoE damage and the -8 leadership buff might just, you know, be stronger. Because, yeah, Lightning Strike is not as good as I thought it would be when I did my first campaign with Nurgle. So Lightning Strike, yeah, it's not really where it's at anymore. Now, the healing is really big. Getting that 30% healing early is huge. Also, money, as we saw, is a big deal early on also. So maybe the upkeep reduction and the just the extra 15%, like, from looting. Nice. 200 infections. Yes, sir. And for some reason, it does seem to give you a lot more open field. I don't know where this is, but whatever. We'll fight it. Okay, let's get a couple more comments here. Okay, so we stopped with Greshgore. Speedwalk says, thank you for giving Nurgle the representation he deserves. You're welcome. You know, I love Nurgle. I think it's a lot of fun. Even with the mods, like I use SFO mod, so I did a Chaos Warriors with SFO mod, where they had a really cool overhaul where you could, like, devote yourself to one of the 4 gods a couple of years ago. And Nurgle was my favorite even back then, and they didn't even have cool units. It's just, I just like the idea of kind of the tanky, outlasting sort of faction. Warhammer Freak says, you got a subscription for this amazing guide with the Nurgle guide. Thank you, that's fantastic. Anyone else out there that would like to subscribe? It's a good cue to plug that. Helps out a ton. Get some recognition for other people that might also be Nurgle enthusiasts. Mightiest Pen said he loves how the Nurgle blobs just don't die. Jorge says, I'm awestruck by how you command your army on the field. I love Nurgle, and these videos are tremendously helpful. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I am a bit older, but I played a lot of RTSs back in the day, real-time strategy games, StarCraft, Warcraft 3, and stuff like that. So, not nearly as fast as I used to be in my youth, but we can still do a little micromanagement sometimes. Okay. Still got a little gas in the tank. Okay, so yeah, this one's pretty straightforward. They just run up here. Oh, it's Rory. Oh, is that too loud? Rory, what are you doing? Hey, don't do that. What are you doing? Don't put your foot in your mouth, silly. Yeah. Okay. It might make you sick. If you want to clip your toenails, just ask Mommy. She'll help. Hey. She's sticking her foot in her mouth trying to chew on her toenails. I mean, it probably doesn't matter, to be honest, but I really don't like being sick. I might be getting sick right now. My throat's kind of there. This girl came up to me after class, and she's nice, but she just like came up like right in my face just about. She's like, "Oh, I have mono, by the way. I might have to miss some classes." I'm like, "Bro, like, give me." I mean, I know that like you have to. I was wearing a mask. She wasn't, but like I know. I think it has to get a little bit more involved than just breathing on someone for mono. So that's fine, but. a lot of people, there's only like 2 or 3 people wearing masks in my classes, and I get it, everyone's tired of masks, but I would still rather not have COVID, man. I really hope I don't have COVID, or anything else. I mean, there's like, I've had students missing for flu, I've got a flu vaccine, but I don't know, man. I just really hate being sick. I know most people love it. But, which is ironic, because I'm playing Nurgle, right? I should just embrace it. Like, come on, just come and just lick my face, or something, you know. Let's just all be sick. But not suggesting a student should ever do that, or that I would condone that. Don't want to hear from any sort of department investigating, right? Oh. Professor such and such is telling his students to lick his face. Okay, while we're going through this, really glad to see you making Warhammer 3 content. I learned Warhammer 2 from your content. We'll be doing the same for Warhammer 3. Your Nurgle guide was fantastic and really sparked my interest. Okay, awesome. I am the champion of Nurgle. At least a champion of Nurgle. Alright, let's put up. Falling a little behind on our tower production. It's not gonna matter. We'll speed it up here. I wonder now if the towers have always been, like where they don't do friendly fire. I feel like they used to do friendly fire. I don't know. It's a close one. Robo says, this is very validating for us Nurgle players. Great and helpful video. I know this says no cheese, but I'm looking forward to seeing how the hell you're going to use those Nurglings to take that dwarf keep next episode. Magic. You'll see that. I think he just watched episode 2, and I believe he's talking about episode 3. I've been relying on Plague Bearers as my army's backbone, but it seems I've missed out on an important cheese mechanic synergy that I was supposed to be exploiting. Keep the vids coming. Okay, so he's thinking I'm going to do some kind of exploit against the dwarves and not just straight up beat them down. Well, sir, I don't think there was any cheese. I just straight up beat them down with Nurgle. So it was a hard-fought battle. Obviously, you will have already watched this by the time you see the video. You will have already watched episode 3, probably. But check it out. And then... we're almost at time here. This money. All these rebellions, I'm not even farming rebellions on purpose with like a lord or whatever. I'm just defending against them. It is adding up. Yeah. Well, the research rate, damn it, that's good. Does it really make that big? It's like 1 turn research, though. I think I'd rather just have the replenishment. Especially since my one army just got kind of busted up. I'm a little worried where these Zinch people went. Nice, another Brunto's Battle Purge. Okay, so they're doing this little thing. Okay, we got the Rancid Aloe buildings, Throat of Skull. Okay, so they're definitely opening up a major front here. They're not even taking these out, or they? I guess they don't. They're not supposed to fight their own Kislev people. I mean, they take attrition here. Can they even hold this? Huh. making any money off of that? Oh, it's winter. Okay, it's frozen. It's not chaotic waste. Okay, I was like, they can't occupy chaotic waste, can they? Alright, so what we might do here with this guy then... First of all, we're going to get a lot of Nurglings, because we just got a new Bruntos Bell Purge here, so we want to make sure we throw that on him right before he recruits. Let me change him around too. Is that standard? This thing. Let's take that off. Well, I don't... No, we would have to have that on a lord. We can't put that on a hero, I don't think, right? Yeah, it has to be a lord, huh? Okay, I think we will need it on him then. Just says he has to be in combat. Maybe if people are fighting him, it'll still count. It's 30 seconds. I think it doesn't fall off instantly. I'm not sure. It is a little awkward because I should be throwing more grenades in fights with him, but... I mean, I could just put it on somebody else, but... Just max HP... Now, this Blight Boil is one thing I was talking about that does quite a bit of AoE damage if people are grouped up. Like, okay, so we'll go ahead and get Blight Boil, I think. Nice. Now, this is one of the main reasons to use this guy, too, other than campaign movement. You can get 3 free Nurglings, and then you can, or, Plague Bearers of Nurgle, and then you can also get a Great Unclean one. Just free summons of those units, which is very nice. Okay.
I cannot. Not likely.
Huh.
Prepared. Not possible.
Wow, they didn't even dash for that? Delbrez, okay.
The Plague Weaver.
I mean, we could grab an Ogre Bull.
I will not obey. No.
We killed a lot of their archers, not all of them.
I must test my
Now we can't heal our spawn, but we can heal the other units.
Dad, I'm gonna play Hope Town.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Hope Town, and you are just the. Welcome to my room too. What? Wait. What?
Eh. Huh. Okay, we might have to figure this out next episode. I did get the Rancid Aloe. Okay, that's the AoE one I was talking about. It's pretty good. Affects up to 5 units and does like huge AoE damage. It's a 3rd level army thing though, so there might be some cases if we're just like taking a billion damage. Huh. So I could drop back to my town and replenish. Do we have any like grinders or anything that we can use? Don't have any extra grinders yet. I guess we only have 1 tier 3 town that's even been eligible to get grinders so far. Wait, no, this one's eligible. It's just, oh, it's very recent though. Okay. Now I need to try to get this symptom, because that's military buildings I could throw down to make it faster. these guys doing? They're just like raiding or something. Okay. So it looks like he ran from over there back over to here, and he wants to retake his place. Okay, well, we'll have to figure this out next time, because I know we're way over time. So there's nothing like that great I could hire. I could just get, like I said, an Ogre Bull. And I can heal these guys up at the start of the fight. We've got a potion, we've got lots of magic. These guys are pretty banged up.
Absolutely not.
Now they are going to get the town's reinforcements, which probably don't matter that much. I think we can probably take them. If I attack this guy this way, then the reinforcement should come from behind him. So I think that would allow me to cut off those reinforcements. Alright, let's do it. Wait, what? 1, 2... No, that's correct. Okay. Oh, I can put this on anybody, though. Okay, so I have to equip it with him, but I can put it on somebody else. Okay, let's put that on him. Okay, that'll help. Weapon strength we'll put on them. Okay, and then we'll get back into this next time. So I believe if it's still following the old school rules of where reinforcements should arrive, then they should arrive behind me, or at least off to the right of the map. So I should be able to go over there and cut them off. Last time, a big part of why those reinforcements were more effective than they usually are is because I'm slow to move across the map, and the reinforcements were directly behind them, and they ran all the way back and bought as much time as possible for the reinforcements. Also didn't have, you know, a lot of flanking units to punish them. But anyways, we'll get back in here next time, so thank you very much. As always, I appreciate it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.